Welcome back to the Wolfpack News. I'm Dylan Marcia.
And I'm Austin Cantrell. This week we got some important information to share with all of you. A look at our ESOL class here at North.
And another great edition of Mason's Lunch. All that more is coming up in just 25 seconds. We've loved seeing the seniors all dressed up this week, and we will be continuing to showcase our favorite outfits next week. If you guys have any pictures that you would like to be featured, DM them to our Instagram at MPHS_Wolfpack Productions. Be sure to tune in to next week's show to see everyone's outfits.
Speaking of outfits, College and Career T-Shirt Day is another great opportunity for all of our seniors to come together as they move on to the next stage of their lives and show off the college or career of their choice. So, seniors, be sure to come to school dressed in your college or career apparel on May 3rd.
Last week, the Paulding District Teacher and Employees of the Year Awards were presented. During the presentation, attendees heard from Paulding County officials such as Jason Freeman, Director of School Administration and Athletics, Superintendent Steve Barnett, and Jason Cathy, our Area Director of Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Afterwards, the Paulding County Teachers of the Year were all recognized, including our very own Mr. Morris. Overall, it was a great ceremony honoring all of the great teachers here in Paulding County.
Attention AP students, AP exams start next week. Tests will be held every day at 8 a.m. and 12 p.m. You can refer to the graphics seen on your screen to find which tests are on each day. For more information, visit North Paulding's website under AP testing information. We wish all of you the best of luck. But now that we got these important reminders out of the way, let's head over to Nick to see what our sports team has been up to.
Welcome back to In the Den. I'm your host, Nicholas Vaughn, and as always, I have some great results for you. Let's start off with the boys lacrosse team. They beaten down their opponents once again, winning 19-6 against Carrollton High School and move on to the Sweet 16 playing against Marietta High School this Saturday right here in the Den starting at 12 p.m. The girls' game has yet to be decided, so be tuned in for the next match against Campbell High School sometimes next week. Our track team played amazing and had record-breaking accomplishments over the past week with Sanaa Thompson, Cadence Farrell, and Luke Brand breaking school records all in one meet. So I went and interviewed them, so let's take a look.
It feels real good breaking 2 records because this is my first year at track, so it's just kind of been like milestone after milestone, you know. Before my discus performance, I threw like 95 feet, and then when I broke the record, it was like 120 feet, so it was like a 30 feet difference, so it just feels real good to like see the progress when you put all that work in. And for hurdles, it's just crazy because, you know, I got terrible form, so you really just have to like rely on athleticism, and I just think I do so good because I have such a supportive team, and without them, I don't think I'd be able to do it. So it just feels real good to come out here on my first year and like get some stuff done after all the practice and support I get from my team and coaches.
It feels pretty good breaking the school's 400-meter record again because it's been there for 6 years, and, you know, it went from a 48.6 to a 47.5. So it's just a pretty big accomplishment and feels pretty good on the inside, you know. I feel pretty prepared, obviously, pretty nervous because I want to make it pretty far this year to state. And I want to make it pretty far this year to state, but last year I only made it to sectionals for the Open 400, so it would just feel great and like be a big accomplishment to make it to state.
It's exciting. I didn't even know I was going, like I didn't think I was going to break it during the race, but I guess I just raced hard and it happened, so pretty cool. It feels good going to sectionals because I haven't really ran good at a region meet in cross country or track since like over a year ago, so I'm hyped and I'm excited for sectionals. I have the mile and 2 miles, so hopefully I'll at least make it to stay in one event, if not both of them, and I don't know, I just need a top 8, so I'm not really worried about my time or anything, so it should be fun.
After the baseball team's first playoff game against Brookwood High School winning both games, they move on to the Sweet 16 where they play a tough East Coweta in a 3-game series. So they'll need tons of support, so show up at East Coweta this Friday at 4 p.m. to help them win their game. Thank you for watching. Make sure you stay tuned in for next week, and back to you, Austin.
Thanks to Nick for the amazing sports update. But did you guys know North Paulding has a class for students that are learning English as a second language? Well, we sent out our reporter Daniel Horbeck to get information on what goes on in the ESOL classroom. Take a look.
Here at North Paulding, we have a program for students taking on English as another language.
Leemos libros y queremos aprender un poco más, libros como difíciles y todo un poco.
ESOL is a class that assists many students in communicating better with native English speakers.
Entender la lengua, porque el inglés tiene muchos diferentes tournaments y todas esas cosas.
French, Spanish, and Indian are some of the many languages some of the ESOL students speak.
Me ayuda porque estoy aprendiendo mucho más con el paso del tiempo.
Students in ESOL learn how to form sentences using proper grammar and vocabulary when communicating with others, learn different skills needed for college in the future, and to learn many grammatical errors that may be made.
Como 5 meses fue que me enfoqué en aprender más inglés para poder venir acá y dar mi mejor inglés posible. Me gusta, aprender inglés, y también me gusta mucho lo que nuestra profesora en esta clase, porque siempre se enfoca mucho en cada estudiante y ayudarnos a mejorar y a enfocarnos en lo que tenemos que mejorar, que sería el inglés, y me encanta su manera de enseñar también.
Figuring out a different language is quite difficult, but figuring out what Mason's eating for lunch is even more of a challenge. Just watch.
What's Gibby thinking about?
Since this week is one of the last weeks, I think I'm going to go with a little bit classy in a restaurant rather than fast food. I think he's going to go to Wasabi, because I think Mason wants noodles.
You know, this week, I'm just going to go with my gut. It's Chick-fil-A. Knowing Mason, he's very basic.
This week on Mason's lunch, I think he got Dairy Queen, because right now they've got their 89-cent blizzards, and I think he'd want to get a nice cheap blizzard.
This week, I think Mason is going to get Panda Express. Just a little switch up, you know?
Cielo Blue.
I think Mason went to Arby's because I hear they have pretty good sandwiches.
On today's episode of Mason's Lunch, I will be guessing Waffle House because their chocolate chip waffles are amazing.
Welcome back to Mason's Lunch. Let's see what you think I got.
What? McAllister's.
McAllister's?
Steak and Shake.
I think you got Moe's.
Moe's, all right.
Checkers.
Checkers. Why Checkers?
You got the shoes on.
Okay.
Definitely Zaxby's because I know you and I work with you, so definitely loaded fries. Yeah, definitely loaded fries.
Definitely Chick-fil-A. Dairy Queen.
Zaxby's. McDonald's.
I think you're going to get waffle.
Waffle?
Waffle House.
Waffle House?
Welcome back to Mason's Lunch, and I'm in the car right now, and I'm on my way to get Waffle House. So the reason I chose Waffle House, I'm not really sure, but the waffles are amazing, hash browns are absolutely out of this world, and it's a good food and a southern staple.
Before we go, be sure to follow our Instagram and TikTok at NPHS_Wolfpack Productions and subscribe to North Paulding's YouTube page to get notified when we go live. We're currently at 1,980 subscribers. If we hit 2,000 by the end of the year, we'll select one lucky student subscriber to pie our director in the face. So be sure to subscribe for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Well, that's all we have for you guys this week.
Be sure to tune in next week, and as always,
that's a wrap, Wolfpack.